y'all, it's Emily with Wandering Wideners, and I'm here today to talk to you about what you need to buy before your next Disney trip. Now, earlier I talked to you in another video about what to pack in your perfect Disney park bag. So some of these are going to overlap. You might want to check out that video for some of those things. But some of these are going to be some of the same things that we think are just absolutely essential that you buy before you go to the parks, before you get into Disney World. We like to stay in that little Disney bubble, and everything is way more expensive once you get into Disney World. Now, the first thing that we think that you need to make sure that you have bought before you head to Disney World are portable chargers and cords. You are going to be using your phone a lot while you're at Disney World. The My Disney Experience app has where you can do mobile ordering, dining reservations, Genie Plus. We use the Disability Access Services, and we can book everything through there. So you're using your phone a lot, and that doesn't include when you're taking pictures of things or you're checking the map on that app. You just are going to use your phone a lot. You don't want that to die. So you want to make sure that you have those chargers, but it's so much cheaper to buy those before you go than when you get into the parks or when you're at your hotel. So make sure that you order those. You can get those on Amazon for a fairly decent price. Make sure they're charged. Throw them in your park bag. Make sure you have extra cords as well. We are a family of 5. We always like to have extra cords when we go on vacation. You hate to get into your hotel room and somebody's cord not be working and fighting over chargers. No fun. So make sure you pack some extra cords as well. The next thing that you need to make sure that you buy before you get into the parks is a small first aid kit. Now, we talked about making sure that we have this in our park bag, but you also need this at your hotel room as well. You never know when somebody might skin a knee, somebody might get a burn, we might start bleeding. You want to make sure that you have got some kind of small first aid kit to be able to attend to those needs. And if you're at your hotel room, a lot of times things happen at night after your gift shop is already closed. If you don't have a vehicle, if you've flown in, you're kind of stuck there, or you're at the mercy of delivery services. And right now, as of the typing of this video, you can't get outside delivery services to the Disney World hotels at the moment. So you would have to be trying to figure out how to get out somewhere, and you don't want to have to do that at 10, 11 o'clock at night. You also don't want to be at one end of the park and needing to get to first aid at the other end of the park just for a Band-Aid or just for some Neosporin or something like that. Make sure that you have that. Buy that before you get to Disney World. The other thing are Ziploc bags. Now, I showed you what we do in our perfect Disney park bag, how we use Ziploc bags, but you can also use Ziploc bags for so many other things. So we use those for clothes. We always make sure we have an extra set of clothes in our backpack to go into the parks. And we do that for not only our kids, but Thomas and I also have extra clothes in there as well. You never know when you're going to be, you get wet or you might get dirty, and you just need to change your clothes. So Ziploc bags are great to throw an extra set in there, and then they are great to throw in your wet or your dirty clothes back into that Ziploc bag. Now we buy 1 gallon and we buy 2.5 gallon bags, and you can get those at Walmart. You can get those at Amazon, and they make life a little bit easier. But they're also great to put your phone in when you are like going on a water ride. They're also great to put maybe extra snacks in that you don't really have anything to put in. So Ziploc bags are great, and make sure that you have those before you get there. Also, autograph books. And I showed you the autograph books that we use and that we make sure that we have. I ordered those from Amazon, and I think it is so much more cost effective to buy those before you get to Disney World. You're going to pay a higher price once you get there. Now, you may like the looks of those, better. But like I've said before, we normally never get out our autograph books again. We love to get autographs. We love to meet the characters. But normally we're never going to use those autograph books again unless we are pulling them out to take them back on another Disney World trip. Now, for your autograph books, you're going to need fat Sharpies. I would just grab a brand new pack of those, throw those in your suitcase when you head to Disney World, because a lot of your characters are going to need that fatter grip. Characters like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, it's harder for them to hold just a regular pen. Now, there will be like fat pens and things that you can buy at Disney World, but those fat Sharpies we have found work the best, and they are a cost-effective option to use. The other thing that we think you absolutely need to buy before you get to Disney World are Disney shirts. Now, we have done the matching family Disney shirts, but that's not necessarily what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Toy Story shirts, the Encanto shirts, the Frozen shirts, the cute little Disney saying shirts. I like to find those before we get to Disney World. I can find those at a discounted price, and my kids aren't begging for shirts while we're there. And also, they have a shirt to wear at the different parks every day. We might do Toy Story for Hollywood Studios. We might do Cinderella for Magic Kingdom. We might do a Finding Nemo shirt for Epcot. I try to theme it towards the different parks just because I think that's kind of cute, but then we're not all matchy, and they are shirts that my kids will wear again. You can find these on Amazon. You can find them at the Disney store for a cheaper price than you can find at the parks. Obviously, everybody loves to buy a souvenir at the parks, and sometimes we have bought shirts, and if you want to do that, that's fine, but I think it is great to already have a lot of those shirts already bought before you make it to the parks. The other thing that I want to talk about is rain gear. Okay, it's going to rain in Orlando. I talk about this in our Disney Park Bag video. You are going to experience some sort of rain at some point during your day. Now, I told you that our family prefers rain jackets. Not everybody feels that way. You can get ponchos for fairly cheap at your dollar store. At Walmart, you can even buy packs of them on Amazon for a fairly good price. And you can throw several of those in your suitcase to head to Disney World. Or you can also use an umbrella. There are lots of different ways, but you need to make sure that you have your rain gear and you already have it bought. You do not want to be standing in the middle of a rain shower needing to buy a poncho from the closest little cart that you can find and paying $25 for it. Also, it's hot in Orlando. We went in December this last time. It's the second time we've been in December, and this time it was even hotter. We spent several days in tank tops. We swam a lot. It was hot. You are going to need to stay hydrated. I suggest that you have a hydro flask or something similar to a hydro flask when you go down there. You want to make sure that your water stays cold. And if you don't know this, at any quick service restaurant at Disney World, you can go and ask for a free cup of water, and they will give you a cup of water, and you can just refill your bottle that way. Fill it up at your hotel and make sure that you're ready to go to start your day. But you need to stay hydrated. So having some sort of water bottle will help you to stay hydrated. Now, those are the things that we absolutely think that you need to buy before you make it to Disney World. It's not necessarily everything that we would pack, obviously, but those are things that we think you need to make a purchase. You need to get on Amazon. You need to make sure that you have bought these things before you head to Florida. Now, maybe we missed something. Maybe there's something that your family has to have. Let us know in the comments. We want to know, what do you think that we should have? Make sure that you like our video. Check out our Perfect Disney Park video. Disney Park bag video. It kind of goes in more detail about some of these things. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. And we'll see you later, guys.